Throw away your power tools. No fancy equipment required. Just elbow grease. Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and today on Summer Desserts Unplugged, I'm going to show you how to make lemon blueberry cupcakes. Summertime's here, a lot of entertaining going on, and whether you're hosting a get-together or you're attending one, no self-respected Italian would ever show up somewhere empty-handed, and a tray of these will get you very far in life. So, you're gonna need some all-purpose flour, regular granulated sugar, eggs, unsalted butter softened at room temperature, and lemon, baking powder, salt, vanilla extract, some whole milk, and you're gonna need some fresh blueberries. Now you're gonna need a few additional ingredients to make the frosting, but that's gonna come in a little bit. Now, the first thing you wanna do is get your oven preheated to 350. Second thing you wanna do is take a muffin tin or cupcake tin, whatever you call it, and just pop in these little liners here. Make sure everything comes out, nothing sticks, and that's what we like. So the first thing we're gonna work on is actually taking some of the flour, and I'm gonna mix it in with the blueberries. Now what this does is it helps the blueberries kind of spread out evenly throughout the batter. If you don't do this step, what can happen is the blueberries can sink all the way down to the bottom, and that's not fun. That's not good. You want them well distributed all throughout. So take that little extra second to coat them in a little flour, and you're in business. In this big bowl, we're gonna cream together the butter, unsalted, and sugar. Just for a very quick minute, just to get them combined. To this, we're gonna add in our eggs and vanilla. Can't go wrong with some vanilla. And just mix those together until you have everything well combined. Awesome. Now we're gonna put in the zest of 1 lemon. Also juice the lemon. I do it over my fingers so I can catch all the little seeds. Perfect. And I'm just mixing my baking powder here with my salt and flour. I'm gonna put half of this in, and also half of my milk. And then combine them, add the remaining dry ingredients and milk, and combine them all together. Now I'm gonna get rid of the whisk and switch to a spatula for 2 reasons. One, it enables me to kind of control, again, how much I'm mixing this. And 2, I don't want to break up all those beautiful blueberries. So what I'm doing is I'm folding my blueberry mixture here with a little bit of flour, folding them in so that I don't break them and they go all over the place. Once you have them all nicely distributed here in your batter, I'm gonna use one of my favorite tools in the kitchen, my little handy dandy ice cream scoop. So I'm just gonna divide my batter evenly into my little liners. And now this is gonna go into your preheated oven for about 20 to 22 minutes, or until they're completely cooked through. And the easiest way to tell is you take a toothpick or a dry piece of spaghetti, you insert it into the center. If it comes out clean with no wet batter on it, you know they're done. And then I want you to let them cool completely, because then it's gonna be time to frost them. So in they go. My cupcakes baked for about 20 minutes, and I've let them cool completely. To make the frosting, you're gonna need some confectioner sugar, some cream cheese, some unsalted butter, and it's really important that they're both softened at room temperature. You're gonna need some lemon and a little bit of vanilla extract and a few additional blueberries. So let's get into it. What I'm gonna do first is take my butter and my cream cheese along with my vanilla, lemon zest and juice, about half of this lemon. So now with my whisk, I'm just gonna cream these together. So now I'm gonna add in my confectioner sugar. And now don't panic, because you're gonna think, there's no way I'm gonna be able to incorporate that confectioner sugar and you're gonna get a frosting out of it. But trust me, you will. And for me, I find it much easier to start with a spatula, otherwise I'm gonna get covered in confectioner sugar. So once you have it mostly combined, then I switch to a whisk and just kind of pull it together the last few seconds to help me frost this and make them look pretty. What I have here is a disposable piping bag with just a plain round tip. Now, you could use just a Ziploc bag, snip off one of the corners, insert in a tip, and you're good to go. Whatever makes you happy. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of fill my bag with my frosting. And I just do very simple like that. And I take just a couple blueberries and I just sit them right on top, just like that. And you can already see through the little muffin liners that the blueberries are well distributed through the batter, and that is because of the flour trick. Important. If you want to, and I do, last step is I just like to shake a little confectioner sugar over the top. Just a little bit. And that's it. It's simple, it's easy. Now you tell me you wouldn't like to receive this when someone comes over. Look at that. They're absolutely so moist. Oh, I'm trying to get that top blueberry. Really good. So sweet and lemony, but not overpowering at all. This cupcake is so moist, it falls apart. You don't even need to keep it in your mouth longer than 3 seconds because it just disappears. To see more wonderful recipes from the series, make sure you subscribe to Hungry for this and plenty other fabulous shows on this channel. I hope to see you next time, and I hope that you make these cupcakes for your next get-together. See ya. Bye-bye. Next time on Summer Desserts Unplugged, I'm going to show you how to make a triple berry crostata. Just the kind of dessert you're going to want to share with your friends and family on any get-together.